This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Nikola Jokic, not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new. Rolls.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin outside. From behind the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs? The team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Outside Barnes. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't bank that one in.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Murray. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Barnes, no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Robinson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Barnes. Walker sets a screen. Top of the key. Barnes, it's good.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Pass to Drummond. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Levine, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Castle. Robinson defending. Here's Allen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire and the catch and shoot? Okay.
Outside Robinson. Back to Toppin. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. From the baseline. Barnes with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Levine. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense.
We got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Celtics with the lead. Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. It's rebounded by Levine. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
George for three, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Toppin outside. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And the jam by George.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Left side Levine. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To snap the cold streak. Barnes with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Levine. Here's Robinson. The three. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board.
2 minutes. Barnes with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The jumper from the wing off target. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robinson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. George outside. 1:16 left in the first. To the inside. Azubuike. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robinson. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Castle, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And there's a pick. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Levine. Toppin outside. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And George launches it from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Schroeder. Outside Edwards. Oh, there's the alley. James with a steal. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Alley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Pass to Schroeder, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Allen. Off the left rim and out.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Outside Pajemski. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. George with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc, and he buries his first look.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Aldama, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, here we go. Here's Schroeder. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Now Murray. No points so far. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Pass to Pajemski. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, James. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Allen outside. Outside Murray. Pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. With the floater. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
James with the ball. Outside Pajemski. Now Bridges. Now James. Walker covering. It's deflected.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Pass to George. Fires for three. Buries it from three. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Teams will make substitutions. Here's Aldama. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Barnes. Hits the target from 18 feet. Barnes has got 6 points.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Connect. Goes up from the top of the key. Walker pulls down the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 18. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Connect. Here's the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Good on the second one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
And he nails the third. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And he sinks the second.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Pass to Toppin. Outside Robinson. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Over Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Walker with it. To the wing, right side. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Shoots over Robinson. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Robinson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Outside Robinson. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Murray. Pass to Azubuike. To the paint. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Celtics lead by 19. Now here's Murray. Pass to Castle. Murray with it. The open shot by Barnes. And Toppin pulls it down. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson with it. Here's Levine for three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Boston. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night. Pass to Barnes. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he stays with it. Celtics lead by 19. Clock at 4. And Murray launches it from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Levine for three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Now Murray. Barnes feeling it out a bit. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Outside for Levine. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Back to Barnes. The teardrop. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Oh, determined bucket from LaVine.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston leading by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. SGA takes it himself. Robinson with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Levine. And it's all from three-point range.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Robinson. The rebound, Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. George outside. A deep three. Zach LaVine clears it away. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Boston making a switch here.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Up top, Levine. 11 points in the game. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive. The layup misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond with the ball. Allen defending. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now here's Allen. Drummond defending. To the middle. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Drummond. Back to Robinson. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Oladipo. Good work defensively by Drummond. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-4 run. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
A minute 6 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to George. Here's Azubuike. Toppin with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 10. The baseline J. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
George outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo, shot's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson on the wing. And Cleveland another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's James. Outside Pajemski. Pass to connect. Launches a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
It's Edwards on the wing. From the arc.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Pajemski. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Bridges outside. Paul George pulls it in. And so George will bring it up to the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. On the wing, Murray. Five on the clock. Back to Oladipo. Inside. Here's Azubuike. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Pajemski. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Screen by Bridges. The 3, James. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Boston with it. And here's George. And here's Edwards to the inside. They kick it out to Murray. 4 on the clock. Over connect. Murray's shot is good.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to connect. There's the triple. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Now here's George. Here's Azubuike. Outside Murray. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Cavaliers trail by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Outside Pajemski.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Cavaliers making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. With the fadeaway. Misses off the right iron. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Murray. And here's Barnes.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Murray. Barnes with it. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Outside Levine. Looking to win the run. Boston with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Murray. Barnes with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Barnes goes in, and he goes big with the dunk right over Miles Bridges.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Outside Levine. Fires the three. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Boston leading by 6. Here's Castle. It's George on the wing. Allen a screen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Levine. Kept alive. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Castle for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The fader. The rebound by Allen. Boston leading by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Right side Murray. Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Down low. Pass to Toppin. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson on the wing. Toppin outside. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. 1:19 left to play in the fourth.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
For three, George. Drummond grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Levine. The three. No good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Here's Drummond. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a 3-second violation. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. George for three. Fires in the triple.
Oh, he is absolutely unstoppable right now. Paul George in rhythm. Look out.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Boston with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up.